How's it going, guys? My name is Evan Delsack. I have just begun a taper off of a 4-year Phenibut habit. For most of that time, I've been taking between 5 and 7 grams a day, mostly Phenibut powder or fine crystals, if that matters. So after doing research online, I discovered that baclofen was the closest substitute, and I learned about people's different methods of tapering off of Phenibut, replacing it with baclofen, jumping onto baclofen, tapering off of that, and knew that Phenibut wouldn't be available forever. I don't want to be an addict forever. The withdrawals are scary and can be dangerous. So I crossed my fingers, called my doctor, brought her some printed research and anecdotes from forums, and told her what I needed and how other people and doctors were doing it. And luckily, she was willing to help. And on top of that, because there's not a lot of Phenibut information out there, she also wanted to make me a case study and hopefully bring it to some journals. So I told her that I would do a vlog to help out. I first tried Phenibut in my late 20s. I took a kratom shot, which also contained Phenibut, and went for a run. And I could tell that I was a little bit more limber, a little bit more focused, and a little sedated. And I liked it, but I didn't think it was anything special. And then in 2019, so in 2018, I started developing cancer and a tumor. And in 2019, it was bad, and I was sick, and I was bloated, and obviously had trouble eating, keeping food down. I had trouble with bleeding. And I had some Phenibut on hand already because I would take it maybe once or twice a year for a date or to play music. And I started taking it occasionally for anxiety and sleep, and unfortunately made the discovery that it also aided my digestion. So I started losing track, and I would take it before work, and then I would take a little bit more when I was bloated to help me digest, and then I'm taking it for sleep. And I don't know if I had read about exactly how addictive it was or how bad the withdrawals were, but the first time I used it 3 days in a row, on day 4 or 5, I began feeling like I thought I was in kratom withdrawal, so I kept taking kratom. And just burning pain in my spine, my back, headache. I never get headaches, tightness in my head, couldn't sleep, and felt fatigued. And after 2 days of that, I figured out it was probably Phenibut withdrawal. And so got through it, but then like months later started taking it again, and I've been on it ever since 2019. So after doing reading, I decided that what I was going to do was I'm on about 6.5, 7 grams for the last year. So I decided I would start at 6.5 grams and then subtract 500 milligrams every week. And felt good on 6.5 milligrams, actually felt better than I had in a long time, less sedated, realized that Phenibut was actually fucking me up a little more than I thought. More outgoing, better memory, better energy at work. And so that was 6 days ago. So I said, next week, I'm going to go to 6 grams and then 5.5, etc. But Phenibut hasn't been restocked at any of the websites I use. So I'm suspicious it may not be, or it may not be anytime soon. And I had better fucking put the pedal to the metal. So what I've been doing is subtracting 100 milligrams a day. So day 1, 6 days ago, I'm on 6.5. And then I'm not even being exact. I've got this beautiful little scale. And my tear, the container I use, is an empty pill bottle. So I went from 6.5 to 6.3 to 6.1, and Today I'm on 6.037. And starting yesterday afternoon, I started feeling some like of the real withdrawals. You can probably hear my voice trembling, some anxiety and depression, and also sensations of tightness in my chest and shoulder, which I've experienced some sensations here for a very long time. But because I'm coming off of Phenibut, now I'm making cardiologist appointments to make sure it's nothing important. Heart palpitations, tachycardia, my heart's beating really, really fast. And even the breathing methods that I practice and grounding, like going outside and laying on the ground, they're not helping that much. Grounding is helping a bit more. So my plan right now is to, also just a couple things. I always take zinc and magnesium, and it seems like they help with some of the withdrawal effects. I've been taking them the same way for years, and magnesium during Phenibut taper, just like normally, is helping to calm me down and lift my mood. If I forget to take zinc before bed, then I have trouble sleeping. So it may be because zinc raises GABA. And I've been taking N-acetylcysteine, NAC, for a while now anyway, and then learned recently it's supposed to help with Phenibut withdrawals. I don't know if I can tell if it's doing anything because I was already taking it. I think that it helps with the physical withdrawals. I'm pretty sure that if I go too long without taking NAC, I begin to experience more pain. Check my notes right here. I usually drink probably 200 milligrams of caffeine a day, and now even just a little bit of Diet Dr. Pepper is a bit much, so I'm very sensitive to caffeine. And at night, I've been using 600 milligrams, one 600 milligram tablet of gabapentin with a small meal to sleep. And for the first 4 days, I slept like a rock. Last night and the night before, I had vivid dreams. I had some people call it sleep paralysis. I also just woke up several times. So we'll see. And I also have a little bit of baclofen that my doctor prescribed me. Not enough to jump on and replace my current Phenibut dose, but she gave me enough to replace the taper, to replace the part I'm subtracting, which I haven't been doing. I'm going to wait and see if I even need to. But last night I took 5 milligrams of baclofen with my 600 milligrams of gabapentin to sleep, and tossed and turned and woke up anyway. So I will probably hold off on the baclofen until it is needed to replace Phenibut. All right. Well, if you are addicted to Phenibut, experimenting with Phenibut, tapering off of Phenibut, withdrawing from Phenibut, it's really kind of sneaky and insidious, and the dependency forms really quickly. And the withdrawals are worse than anything I've felt, and I've gotten hooked on and kicked many things. So stay humble, stay focused, love yourself, do your research. If you need to, find a compassionate doctor that isn't just going to freak out on you. It wasn't hard for me, and I hate doctors. Sorry, Dr. Ahmed. I like you. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. And if you want to continue following my journey, subscribe to this new channel. Everybody have a great day.